When you try to solve a system of equations by graphing, the coordinates of the point of intersection may not be obvious. Using the substitution method to solve a system of equations. Well, first, isolate a variable in one of the two equations. Then substitute the expression for that variable in the other equation, and then solve for the second variable. Finally, substitute the value of the second variable into one of the original equations to find the value of the first variable. Problem 1, solving by substitution. What is the solution of the system of equations? Well, the equations given here are 3x plus 4y equals 12 and 2x plus y equals 10. Well, step 1, as we saw in the previous slide, solve one equation for one of the variables. So it's up to us. We could choose the top equation or the second equation. In this case, it looks as though the second equation is closer to having one variable isolated, and that's the y. The coefficient of y in the second equation is currently 1, so let's focus on it and isolate y. 2x plus y equals 10 can be rewritten as y equals negative 2x plus 10. Step 2, substitute the expression for y, so the stuff up there written in red, the negative 2x plus 10, but we're substituting it for y in the other equation, and then solve for x. So our other equation, the first one, was 3x plus 4y equals 12, but now substituting an equivalent expression for y, we rewrite that as 3x plus 4 times the quantity, negative 2x plus 10. Simply substituting that expression for y, and that equals 12. Then we work to solve for x. What we've done here is establish an equation that only has one variable. 3x minus 8x plus 40 equals 12, or x equals 5.6. Now that we've solved for one variable, and we have a value for x, we can substitute that value in for x in either of the original equations, and then solve for y. So in step 3, substitute the value for x into one of the original equations, solve for y. In this case, we've chosen 2x plus y equals 10, substitute 5.6 for x. 2 times 5.6 plus y equals 10, and solving for y, we find y equals negative 1.2. This means that along with our x value of 5.6, a y value of negative 1.2 solves the system. So we can state the solution is 5.6, comma, negative 1.2. Your turn. What is the solution of the system of equations? Here we have x plus 3y equals 5, and negative 2x minus 4y equals negative 5.